it every time, didn't he? He was like, I can sing, baby, and I'm going to show you. Okay, I just found this. Oh, I wish I had some earbuds. If you guys hear music in the background, we're celebrating the new year, and my husband is playing music, serenading us. We don't just listen to one kind of music. We're not into just hip hop or rap or any of that crap. It's like everything. Whatever sounds good, whatever feels good, that's what we play. We found ourselves really getting into country music. And he's listening to a little Stevie Wonder right now. All I do is think about you, baby. Uh, uh. Just think about you. All right, guys, this is Nature's Daughter coming to you live, okay, on New Year's Day, baby. Hey, hey, baby. Hey, hey, baby. Let's get some light going. I want to make sure you guys can see me. Because I did a live last night. Matter of fact, baby, if you can do me a favor, go to my channel and make sure you can hear me. Because I don't want to do a whole nother live and you guys can't hear me. Because I did a live last night. My nephew called me. It's my baby. I had to answer the call. And we were on the phone for about 15 minutes. When I came back, the live was still going, but on my end, it was blacked out. I couldn't see anything, right? But it was still going. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop the live, guys, and I'll come back. Well, when I came back, guess what? You couldn't hear anything, and I didn't know that. There you go. All right, so it's cool. So I know you guys can hear me. But yeah, I came back and it was muted for some reason. It wasn't muted on my end. Like I could see my mic and it didn't show that it was muted, but it was. And people still watching that video, which is awesome that you guys still watch it, but you're not going to hear anything. And if you just can't read lips, then I guess you'll just be looking at the cards, right? But, and I'm sorry about that. I had no idea. But I did notice that last night my videos were very grainy looking, and I guess it was the light. The lighting was just bad. So it is what it is. I can't really be stressed about that, you know? As a matter of fact, let me take this ponytail down because I shampooed my hair yesterday. Well, last night. That was the only way I was going to stay up till midnight. My husband wanted me to stay up till midnight so we can watch the fireworks. And I did, but the only way I was going to do that is if I shampoo my hair, because I had to have something to do, right, to keep myself up. Because nowadays I don't have any problem getting to sleep at night. I used to need something to help me sleep before this, but now I'm so exhausted every day that I get to sleep. That's not a problem. Going to sleep is never a problem for me now. It's like, what? Okay, I'm tired. What? But anywho, like I said, this is Nature's Daughter coming to you live. This is for adults only, so if you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share if it resonates with you, and comment if you're vibing high, right? If you're on the low vibration, please do not comment or speak in the chat. Drama. We're going to start the new year off drama free, okay? That's how we want to do that. And that's what I would like for everyone to be on this year if you can. Walk away from drama. Don't let people deflect their issues onto you and have you acting outside of character because they're bringing drama to you. You know, I see that happen all too often, and it's a really sad situation, but you don't have to go through that. You don't have to accept it. If someone comes to you with low vibrations, walk away if you can. You know, if you have to protect yourself by all means, but don't let people put you in a position where you have to act ugly, okay? Because that's obviously not you if someone has to provoke you to do so, you know? All right. And I'm going to start off with Zodiac. So I already did a random pull a few days ago. And I started out with, I did the first four. Let me go back and see exactly what they were because my memory's not great. Um, so what we've done already is Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. So that's what we did already. Okay? Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. It was Taurus time. Then it was Cancer time. Then it was Sagittarius time. And then we ended up with Aquarius time. Okay? So now what we're on is we're going to do the next four for sure. And I may do the last four later today. But after I finish with the next four, I'm going to start retying my locks. And we can just have a conversation while I do that. So we're starting out with Leo, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo. So it's Leo time. Okay. And that's confident, ambitious leader. July 23rd through August 22nd, step into the spotlight. So Leo time, it's a time for strength. Okay. You got the strength of a lion and you already know this. So let's get into it. Yeah. Get into it. Yeah. Get into it. Yeah. Hey, hey, get into it. Yeah, 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 yeah. This reading will not resonate with everyone and it's not supposed to. So take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else to appreciate. What I want you guys to do is go within, go with God, and make your decisions that way. Be your own leader of discernment, okay? This is for entertainment purposes, so please don't go out and make any life altering decisions based on this reading or any other for that matter. I do want to tell you guys that this is a good time for everyone to do a dream journal. If you haven't started a dream journal, start a dream journal. Grab you a notebook or an actual journal, put it next to your bed before you go to bed at night. If you have any questions that are unanswered in your life, you want to ask the Most High, or your past over loved ones, or if you just want to meditate on getting downloads and messages from the Most High and your past over loved ones, your spirit team. Um, You'll want to pray and meditate before you go to bed at night. It's a good idea to exercise and do yoga too, because that opens you up to receive, right? Make sure you're covering your head though, so that negative, low vibrational energy doesn't enter the realm of your dreams while you're trying to receive all this positive energy, right? Because positive energy is going to come through no matter what. But if you close off that portal to your head and your third eye by covering your head at night, then the negativity will stay away. And make sure you're praying heavily for protection. You guys are protected, but I feel like it's a need to pray for extra protection because you have someone that's really high in your energy trying to siphon your energy like a vampire, like a leech, you know, someone that should not be in your energy that is like just crawling in your energy like something disgusting like a snake or a tarantula or something that you don't like, something that you're not into, you know, the thing that kind of gives you a little bit of fear. That's what it is, all up in your energy, just ugh, gross. But anyway, let's move forward with this. Like I said, I'm going to do these four zodiac signs, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to finish retying my hair, at least the front of my hair. I'd like to get to the back, but you know, I got to have somewhere to lay my head because it's going to be very tender. I had already started on the sides a little bit, and then I went all the way around for the first row because it was like really tight and pulling. When I need a retie, it gets real. Painful in there. And, you know, locks can marry into each other and become one. I don't want that to happen, you know. I've been able to save myself from that. My husband, on the other hand, when he had locks, I swear he had, I don't know how many two-headed snakes. That's what we call them. But I started calling them tree branches because he had like three or four that had grown into each other. If I had cut them, I would have probably messed up the whole texture of his locks, and eventually he just wanted them all cut off. So, and I guess it's a really good thing, especially with what happened to him in this car accident. They had to shave most of his hair, like it was just pretty crazy. But anyway, we're not going to get into that because we're going to start this year off with high vibrations. We talked about his accident and my cancer situation until I was blue in the face. But now 1111 in the chat, I mean on the live. And two, three in the chat. We're going to move forward in high vibrations. We're very thankful. We're very grateful to be alive, and we're grateful that we're still here, 2026, right? It's a new year. Great things are coming our way. Great things are coming your way. So open yourself up to receive. Make sure you're vibrating high and you're elevating yourself to a frequency of receiving, and stay there. Sit in that energy. Oh, Prince Adore. That's my favorite Prince song right there. Baby, I love that song. I swear he was singing to all the hopeless romantics in the world with that song. Oh gosh, I miss Prince. I miss Prince. I miss Michael Jackson. I grew up on them. Purple Rain was one of my favorite movies, and everybody's like, it's a dumb movie. I'm like, yeah, it might have been stupid to you guys, but it was the bomb.com for us back in the day. We loved it because it was so entertaining. Morris Day at the time, we love those entertainers. I think Morris Day is still alive. Out of the three people I just said, he's probably him and Jerome. I don't know for sure if Jerome is still alive, but Jerome, Morris Day at the time, man, oh my God. Prince, Michael Jackson. Oh, yeah, I miss them. I miss them. True entertainers and just loving their art. And I feel like that's a part of your reading, Leo. Like that you have all these talents, but you're not utilizing all of them because you got so many people trying to stop you and stifle you, right? They're trying to keep you from being the best version of yourself. Don't let anyone take you out of your element and make you be less than. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. You're the bomb.com, and you better show the world. It's time. It's 2026. Elevate your mind, because words and thoughts are spells, right? And if you notice, when you're sitting back thinking about all the things you don't want to happen, they start to happen. That's because you're so powerful, right? So remember to block out the things, cancel and delete the things you don't want. Speak it and say, I don't want this in my life. I cancel and delete it. I cancel and rebuke it and move on. Don't think about it anymore, okay? What you need to do is focus on what you want only. Focus on the high vibrations, the lessons that you've learned, and the blessings and miracles that follow the lessons that you've learned, okay? Because that's all you need to focus on right now is getting into it, yeah, get into it, yeah, get into it, yeah. Hey, get into it, yeah. That's right. Put yourself up here. So high that the crabs in the barrel cannot touch your toenails, baby. I don't care how long they are. Like a raven's talon. No, can't touch me because I'm up here, right? You're ascending to new heights, right, Leo? And you can't take everything and everyone with you to this next stage in life because you've learned the lesson. Some people were a reason and a season, right? And their season is over, baby. So let them fly. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly. Like that guy said. And what was it? Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter. Oh my gosh, the things that I remember when I'm doing these readings is hilarious, but it's all relevant, right? It's all relevant because someone is trying to feed on your soul, right? And your energy, your power, right? So call your power back from every person, place, entity where you left it, Leo, because you are the bomb.com and someone does not want you to see just how amazing you are. And you are amazing, so you better know it, right? That intuition. Follow your intuition and know your worth, babe. Because you can defeat all odds. Anything that is presented to you in low vibration, you can defeat that. Your prayers are stronger than most. Have you noticed that when you pray for people, things happen for them right away? Yeah. It's because you're the bomb.com and you're connected to the Most High in a way that everyone else isn't. We're all connected to the Most High, but some of us have a stronger connection than others, right? Because you're tapped in. So tap in. If you haven't tapped in, you better tap in, okay? Because you got this, babe. You got this, Leo. When I tell you got this on a level that most people can't even fathom, you're here. and everybody else is here trying to inch up to you. I can't make it, right? Because you're doing great things. You're living with integrity, even when no one else, when you think no one else is watching, you're still doing the right thing, right? Because you have a grandiose soul. You know you're here to heal the world and make it a better place for you, for me, and the entire human race. Like Michael Jackson said, you know what I'm saying? Like you already know, most of you already know what you're here to do, and you're doing it, right? And that's the reason why a lot of people that are so low vibrational can't touch you. You know, it doesn't matter who they go to try to put a spell on you. They honestly, I think sometimes people are trying to put spells on. They're going to practitioners to put spells on you, and that practitioner is looking like, I saw something when I looked at them that lets me know if I mess with them, I'm going to get in trouble. So, no, thank you. You're not involving me in that. I think I'll put a little protection over them. I'll make sure you can't mess with them through someone else, right? So, you're getting help from people that you don't even know because they see your aura. They see your connection to the Most High, and they're afraid to mess with you, right? Because they know you got the sauce. They know you got the juice, baby. Hey, you're awesome sauce. So know your worth. Know who you are, babe. Because you're elevated to this place that just, oh my God, it just makes people angry when they see how great you are. Because they don't know how to do it. But what they got to do is let go of all that anger. Because that's what you're doing. You're leaving the anger behind. You're like, you know what? It happened. It didn't affect me the way I thought it would. I'm just going to be thankful for what's going on now and keep it moving, right? And that's a great thing. You keep doing that. You keep living like that because that's part of the reason why you're so truly blessed. Because you don't let the things that people say are bad affect you because as you know, it's just a lesson to be learned, right? You see the lesson in every situation, and that's what we got to do moving forward, right, Leo? Everything that happens, no matter if it's good, bad, or indifferent, just see the lesson to be learned, right? Learn that lesson and get to what? The blessing on the other side. Because there's miracles and blessings all around you, babe. And whoop, you already know it. You can feel it. You can feel that high vibrational energy. You know that all you got to do is pray. What'd you say? A faith of a mustard seed? That's all I got. That's all you need. And everything's going to go your way continuously. You're willing great things. Oh my God. You do that, baby. Forever mine. Oh, I don't even know who sings that.
No, this is um, the OJs.
OJ's. You know what's crazy? I think I still have those CDs. I really do. I think I still have those CDs. I'm telling you, that old music from when I was a little kid that my parents used to dance to and party to, that's the best. That's what a lot of people are sampling now. And then I found that even them, they were sampling from somebody older than them, you know? It's like the good music was back in the day. Like back in the day. Like before I was born. Okay. Okay. I'm about to be 50, guys, in a couple weeks. I'm so grateful and so blessed. I don't care if anybody calls me old because it's a blessing to get past a certain age, especially nowadays, right? So I'm so very blessed, and I'm so blessed. I feel so blessed to be here with you guys today, right? To pass on this message of self love and self worth, right? See yourself accomplishing every goal, right? See yourself already present tense where you want to be. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people that are already where you want to be, right? You got to leave certain people, places, and things behind, babe, because you're ascending. And everyone and everything can't go with you to this next stage. Mm-mm. No. Yeah, because you were meant for greater things. You have to think about yourself and how you're going to accomplish your goals, how you're going to change the world by being the best version of yourself, right? So continue to be the change that you want to see in others. Okay, Leo? All right. So let me do the disclaimer one more time just to make sure, because I don't want any stones left unturned, right? So this is Nature's Daughter coming to you live. This is for adults only. If you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. I don't want anyone getting in trouble for watching me because we do hit on some adult stuff, and I don't want to have, I'm not going to be able to censor myself for people under 18, okay? Um, what was I going to say? This is for entertainment purposes. So don't take this reading while to make any life altering decisions. Be your own leader of discernment. Go within, go with God, and make your decisions that way. Okay. Um, I also want you guys to like and subscribe to my channel. Share, share this with someone who could really use the information, right? Some people really just need something to pick them up, a positive word, if you will, just to help them get through the day so they can start to train themselves to think positive and leave the negativity behind. We're leaving all that negative crap in 2025, okay? It's 2026, the first day. So let's just move forward in a positive direction, right, guys? And love on ourselves continuously. No matter what's happening. See, what we all have to realize is things are not ever going to be 100% happy, happy, joy, joy all the time, right? You get spurts of good, you get spurts of weirdness, you get, spurts of things that feel bad. But what you have to understand is it's the melatonin, like, flat line of not much is happening, nothing's really going wrong, but everything isn't going right. That's life, right? It's not always going to go in our favor. However, we can vibrate high enough where we're always working towards the betterment of ourselves so we can learn whatever lesson we need to learn to get to that next blessing or miracle, right? It may not last forever, but it's going to last long enough for you to be able to get through the next experience that you have to go through to ascend to the next stage, right? So we have to learn how to comfort ourselves, self soothe, if you will. And it's something that starts at childhood. I feel like when people say, "Oh, I spoiled my child," you did. You know why? Because you never let them learn how to self soothe as a baby. So now they need constant attention as an adult. You have to let a child, especially as a baby, learn how to self soothe. And then once they get a little older, continue that. So once they grow up, they understand that everything isn't always going to go in their favor. Sometimes you got to work at it. You don't have to wallow in the misery of what's not going your way. No. Just know that things aren't always going to go your way. And when they don't, just pray about it over and over and continue to do what you can mentally and physically to make it better, right? Always be looking for the lesson in every situation and know that some things and some people are a reason and or a season. And don't be upset about it. Learn how to love without attachment so that you're not so attached to someone that when the time arrives for them to leave that situation because they were just a season, right? Now you're not chasing after somebody that you don't need to chase after. Somebody that you need to let go so you can get to that next stage, to that next blessing. That's what happens a lot of times. We hold ourselves back because we try to hold on tight to the one thing that the Most High is trying to take out of our lives so we can get to that next stage, right? So we got to let them go. I think you better let it go. Let it go. Yes. Because it looks like another love TKO. Let it go, baby. Let it go. And it's all right. It's all right. You're not going to hurt. And why, by the way, make sure that you're constantly filling your cup, Leo. Constantly filling yourself up, taking care of yourself. Set those boundaries nice and firm, right? The line in the sand. Don't let people cross over into your self soothing and your self healing and your self love and your self worth. Whenever someone decides that they can't see your boundary, that's a red flag for you to walk away from that person because they don't serve your higher good. They don't serve your higher purpose, right? They don't care about your purpose. They just want to suck you dry and don't let them. It's okay to say no. And it's okay for that to be your full sentence. If you say no and someone says why, you say because I said so. That's it. That's all. I don't need to explain my no. That's all I need to say is no, thank you. And have a blessed day. And if they have a problem with that, pray for their healing and walk away, baby. Preserve yourself. Preserve your feelings, preserve your high vibrations for people that are worthy of it. Okay? Everybody's not worthy of you entertaining them with your time and your presence. Okay, Leo? So remember who you are, Simba. Remember who you are. Let's get into this reading, okay? I'm sorry, I've taken up almost 30 minutes of your time without even pulling a card. But that's how a real intuitive reader works, right? We don't always just go into the cards. The cards are for your confirmation, okay, guys? We know what's going on because we're getting messages from the Most High. Last night, though, when I did my reading, this deck just fell out of the box. I didn't even see that I grabbed it. I think it just slid out of the box. And it was everywhere. And I saw a lot of stuff on here. High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles is still here. Queen of Cups, and I believe the Justice card was there too. But it was just a lot of, and I wasn't doing a zodiac reading, I was just doing a collective reading. But basically, it stood to tell me that a lot of people are not standing in their power, and you need to, right? You got to get used to being the change that you want to see in others, but you got to get used to taking care of yourself first and stop trying to be of service to everybody when you don't have anything left over for you. You're not supposed to be last. I don't know who made up that illusion that you're supposed to put yourself last, put everybody else in the world first, and then you have nothing left for yourself. And then what are you supposed to do? And sit there with an empty cup with holes in it trying to serve everybody? You can't serve anybody with a cup that's empty with holes in it. You got to take care of you, baby boo. You got to make sure that you are great before you start trying to give of yourself, right? So make sure you think about that. Before you start giving of yourself, Leo, make sure you're taken care of first, okay? Because you can't help anyone if you can't help yourself, okay? We're going to use my black and gold deck, okay? I hope you guys are having a very blessed day. I hope you guys were safe last night. It was kind of crazy out here. People were shooting off fireworks, and we were enjoying that show out of this big picturesque window. But we also saw a cop setup that was just pulling people over right across the street, everybody that rode down the street. I watched him personally get at least two or three people, and I kept hearing sirens, and you know, it could have been other type of sirens, but the police sirens are pretty different than the other sirens. So anyway, just be careful out there. If you're feeling like if you were drinking, please don't go out there and drive, because you're putting your life and everybody else's life in danger. But if you're still hungover, go somewhere and just put, like if you walk out of a bar or a nightclub and you're feeling like you're inebriated too much to drive, lock your doors and go to sleep in your vehicle. Sleep it off. And when you wake up, if you don't feel better, call somebody to come get you. But don't put yourself in a situation where you can hurt yourself or other people, okay? We don't want to start the year off that way. I want you guys to be safe out there, okay? Because you can't make a change if you're not here with us, right? We need you to stick around, right? Okay, we're not accepting. Well, you know what? No, that's too many. That's like, no. I'm going to accept the one on the top. That's it. It's fire, Leo. Okay, awesome. Sauce. Self-defense, protection, defensive, standing up for beliefs, determined, assertive, bravery, maintaining control. This is a 7 of Wands. There may be challenges, but you can do it. Okay? And the answer for this is a big fat no. So if someone is trying to get you to embark on something new, no, now is not the time. Okay, Leo? And this is specific for Leo. Okay? So get into it, yeah? Hey! All right? What I want to tell you guys is you have to be your own leader of discernment, but you got to fight for yourself, right? Because no one's going to fight for you like you and the Most High. So everybody else, they're suspect, you have to question why people want to be in your life, especially nowadays, because you never know what people's evil plans might be. So just take care of yourself and don't feel bad about it. It's okay to not want someone in your life because you feel their energy. People can lie all day long and tell you they love you and they have your best interest at heart, but you feel their energy and it feels despicable. Well, what you're feeling is not a lie. What you're feeling is what's really going on, right? So don't follow your intuition. Don't run away from your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something, if you feel something in your gut is not right, go with that feeling because that's energy talking to you. That's your connection to the Most High. And the Most High is telling you, hey, don't you dare. I'm telling you not to do that. Don't let them into your lives. They're going to wreak havoc on you. So listen to that. That's a warning. It's a red flag. You got to take care of you, babe. Water sign, Scorpio. Sadness, loss, grief, despair, guilt, abandonment, remorse, trauma, heartbreak, regret, disappointment is 5 of Cups. Okay? Feel your grief, but know that things will get better. Like this too shall pass, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Big fat no. Okay? Big fat no. So get into it. Yeah. What do we got here? Temptations? Yes. We're listening to some great music. It's just my imagination. Oh, that one is so sad. When you watch the movie about the Temptations, it was like right when Paul was like going through it and couldn't come back from it, and then something happened to him. We're not even going to get into the details of that, but it was pretty bad. It was really bad. And then Eddie was just really heartbroken because that was his best friend. They came into that group together. They knew each other before they got in that group. Matter of fact, they had their own group, and they broke their little group up to go be in the Temptations. It's just really sad. Fire, Sagittarius, temperance. Okay, self control, balance, moderation, harmony, patience, blending, health, unification, relationships, guides, angels. It's a need for you to stay balanced. Make sure you go out into nature and ground yourself. Touch a tree, hug a tree, take your shoes off and walk in the dirt and the grass. Get one with nature. Okay. Seek balance to create calmness. The answer is a big fat yes. Because your connection to the Most High is grandiose, right? And most people would not have the connection that you have, but it's not about what everybody else has. It's about your connection and what you're here to do. You got to focus on yourself, babe. You can help others, but you have to focus on yourself. 2026 is your new year. You're not about to sit here. Oh, wow, this one just popped. Oh, these. Whoa. Okay, this is 4. Okay, these came out and I wasn't trying to, but I'm going to accept it because this is telling a story. But this is the one that popped out first. So it's 3 of Hearts. Air sign Libra. Heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, removal, depression, separation, heartache, grief, unfaithfulness, trauma, conflict. Someone's trying to trauma bond with you. They're trying to put you in a third party situation. They're trying to break your heart at all costs, trying to keep you at a low vibration so you're not able to elevate to the next stage. See, people know that they can't stop your blessings, but they can put roadblocks in the way to stall your blessings. So don't let them do it, okay? No, we're not doing that. We're not accepting that, okay? Better to know the truth than to live a lie. Big fat no. So be careful who you allow into your world right now because someone has it out for you. Like seriously, they don't want to see you have forward progress, not without them being able to leech off of you or vampire off of everything that you got going on, right? So you got to be careful who you allow into your life from the past and who you let come into your life as a new person or entity, because some of these things are not even people. They're entities that are jumping off of people, trying to jump onto you, or people trying to get rid of the entity that's on them and trying to put it on you, right? So you got to think about that. Think about why people act the way they do. A lot of times, the reason why they act the way they do is because of what is on them, right? So think about that. 6 of Pentacles, Earth, Taurus. So, charity, gifts, donations, scholarship, support, employment, fairness, kindness, sharing wealth, investor, being valued, reward. Someone is going to invest in your future. Okay? So you got to be your own leader of discernment as to who you will accept things from. But I feel like the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. He is holding scales, and there's 2 people here, and he's only given pentacles to one person. Okay? Sharing your success builds more success. Big fat yes. So when someone comes to you trying to help you, make sure there's no strings attached and it's not a fishy cup. Do your due diligence, but it looks like it's a big fat yes if it's coming from a Taurus. You may be the one that has Taurus in your chart, but it feels like Taurus energy coming your way, right? With pentacles to help you move forward in life. Okay. Air sign Mercury, the magician, power, potential, skill, initiative, concentration, resourcefulness, persuasion, manifestation, will, talent, magic. You that are beyond this world because they came from the Most High. right? We all have gifts from the Most High, but some of us have huge gifts, right? And you're one of those people, Leo, so you need to tap into your gift, okay? Your gift is here to help everybody else, not just you. So don't be selfish. Share that love, okay? Because it's here for you to help other people, right? But you got to be your own leader of discernment as to who deserves that help. Everybody doesn't deserve your help, and everyone can't go with you on the next phase of your life. So just use your discernment. You got this, babe. I have every trust in you, and I know that you're going to be able to get through this next phase, this next test that you got to go through. You got this. Anything you imagine, you can make real. It's a big fat maybe on who you let in your life. So that's why I say you got to be your own leader of discernment. You can't just take anything that comes your way, because some people have strings attached to their health. It's like, move. I'll help you if you move to where I am. But if you're not willing to move to where I am, you won't get my help. Okay, well, I shouldn't have to uproot myself in order to get help from you. So if you can't just help me in my situation, then I don't need that. Right? And it's okay to say no to someone trying to help you. Just because someone offers you help doesn't mean that you have to take it. Doesn't mean you have to alter your whole life and everything about you in order to accept help from someone. No, that's not how it works. Now, if you want to help me, then your help should have no strings attached to it, right? So think about that. Air sign, Aquarius, Six of Swords. You're sailing off to calmer waters. You're going to embark on a journey that may be across the ocean, may be in a whole nother continent, right? But it's time for you to open yourself up and take that leap of faith and know that whatever's coming next, it's anointed by the Most High. It's something that you prayed for, and it's going to be bigger and more grandiose than you could have ever imagined, Leo. Okay, journey, healing, journey, healing, moving forward, escape. I swear, Finding Nemo might be part of, how his dad wouldn't let him do stuff because he felt like he had a handicapped fin. But he could do whatever he wanted to as long as he put his mind to it and he believed he could do it, right? That's how you are. Someone's trying to protect you from yourself, and you're like, just let me fly free. I can do this. I got this. I got the Most High on my side. I don't need anyone else, right? I don't need anybody to tell me that I can't do something, right? Because I know I can do it. If you feel like you can do something, you do it. You take that leap of faith. You go with God, and you take that leap of faith, and you do it, right? You do it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Yes, you got this, right? So, journey, healing, moving forward, escape, calmer waters. I told you, calmer waters, stability, relief, shelter, travel, and protection, running away, guidance. You're not running away, you're just going away because it's time for you to go to that next stage. And that next stage doesn't mean you have to stay where you are, right? And it doesn't mean you have to go where someone else wants you to go. You go where your heart is telling you to go, right? Because that's a part of you and the Most High. That's your connection. That's your intuition, letting you know which road you need to take. You're at a fork in the road, and you have to choose the right way to go. Because if you go one way, it's going to prolong your forward progress. But if you go another way, your forward progress is going to be instantaneous, babe. It's going to be like, uh, right? What did Mary say? Oh, I love this song too. How did it slip my mind? Go get your blessing. Go get, go get, go get, go get, go get your blessing. It's your time. Yes, it's your time, Leo. So go get that blessing, baby. It's sitting there waiting for you. Sade. Ooh. All the love I got, I gave you more than I could give. Oh, gave you love. I love this song. I gave you everything I had inside, then you took my love. You took my love. So you gave your love to somebody that took you for granted, Leo. You told them who you were. You showed them who you were. You gave them love that they never had before, right? And they took you for granted. They mishandled you. You walked away. You left them alone. You didn't even leave them in a bad way. You just said, hey, it's not working out. And I found somebody that appreciates me. And now, years later, they're still trying to find a way to come back to you because they realize, oh my God, that was the best thing I've ever had. Well, it's too late now. Okay, I've moved on. You can't come back. It's over. You had your chance, right? And I learned my lesson, right? And I've ascended to a new level. So I'm not the same person that I was back then. What you were into What made you attracted to me? I don't even have those qualities anymore because I've grown up, right? And that's where you are, Leo. You have grown past what people liked in you before. You don't even vibe with the same type of people because you're not angry or bitter, right? You're not going through any of that low vibrational stuff that woke you up in the morning and kept you up at night. No, you get to sleep soundly and wake up when you need to. You're not waking up like, oh God, what am I going to do today? Oh God, you're not in panic mode. You're not in fight or flight mode anymore because you have dealt with your triggers. You've dealt with your shadow self, most of you. And the ones who haven't, I implore you, do that. Shadow work is necessary to move forward in life. You got to leave the past in the past, baby. It happened. You're done with it. You can't change it. So let it go. I think you better let it go. Let it go. Because it looks like another love TKO. You got to let that stuff go in the past. Live for right now, today, and prepare for the future as much as you can because tomorrow's not promised. Right? So enjoy right now today and make sure you're loving on everybody right now today. Because in 10 minutes, the person that you love the most could be in an accident and that be the end of them. Right? Don't walk away mad. Because me and my husband walked away mad. And the last time we did that, he was in a critically injured car accident. I almost lost him without being able to say, I love you. I love you too, babe. I didn't even kiss him that day when he left because we were so pissed at each other. He was over it by lunch, but I was still holding on to that anger. Right? When he said, I love you, I didn't say it back. And the next thing I know, somebody was looking at me with tears in their eyes, telling me that he was critically injured. And I was like, is she playing with me? I hope she's not playing with me. And she wasn't. She was telling me what was happening, but I just couldn't believe it because it was like my worst nightmare. I don't want you guys to have to go through that. Yeah. Even though it was my worst nightmare and my biggest fear, guess what? We came through it, right? So sometimes you got to face your fears head on. Not sometimes, all the time. If you're afraid of something, freight train, chicka, 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 choo, choo, pow. You face your fears with all your might, and that way you can get past it, right? And once you face your fears with all your might, then the triggers that were there, that chip on your shoulder that you're daring people to knock off, it's gone now, right? And those people that used to thrive off of tugging at your triggers, they can't do that anymore because those triggers are gone. You have healed past the pain of what that trigger left on you, the stain of that trigger. It's gone, right? So you continue to do that. All right. So you're on a healing journey and you're not running away from your problems. You're facing them head on, right? With the guidance of the Most High. The guidance and wisdom of the Most High is how you're moving forward. And that's what most people are not understanding. Those people that are upset with you, Leo, because you make life look so easy because you get knocked down, but you get right back up and you keep it moving, you keep it pushing, and you don't hold grudges. You're like, okay, yeah, you pissed me off, you hurt me, but that doesn't, yes, I can get mad in the moment, but that doesn't mean I'm going to hold on to that anger, right? I'm going to say, you know what? I'm not going to let anybody anger me right now. No, it's all right. I forgive you. I forgive myself for letting it happen, and you move forward. Hey, because you have grown up, okay? So be mindful of what you take with you when you move away from your problems. Big fat maybe. Be mindful of what you take away when you move away from your problems. Make sure you're growing, not just going, but growing through life. Because growth is the reason why our spirit is here, right? To grow and ascend to the next stages, okay? I really appreciate the fact that you guys are here with me today. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. And I feel blessed to be here another year and be able to give you guys these readings. I woke up with my fingers hurting, these two, especially this one, but they're hurting like right here. So I cancel and I cancel and rebuke that energy. I cancel and delete the energy of pain. It doesn't live here. Okay, it's just like stress and worry. I have no space for it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the lovers. Air sign, Germany. Germany. Maybe you're going to Germany. Or you're going to meet somebody from Germany that might help you. I'm not sure. But air sign, Gemini. Okay, the lovers. You got love coming into your life. And some of it is new love for most of you. Some of it is the love that you already have. You're going to be tested like we were. And you're going to appreciate your loved one that much more. You're going to realize that no, they're not perfect, but you love them just the way they are. There may be some things that can, improve, but you're willing to help them improve. You're willing to help them grow. You guys can grow together. Okay. Love, choices, trust, partnership, communication, harmony, sexuality, relationship, duality, attraction. Yeah, big fat yes. And the message is, how can I celebrate the love in my life today? That's for the people who already have love in their life. And just because I say love, the lovers, it doesn't always mean it's romantic. Okay? Love can come from family and friends as well. It doesn't have to be the romantic love. It could just be love, period. Right? But get into it, yeah, because you got lots of people that love you, genuinely love you, not here to take from you. You got to be your own leader of discernment and know which is which. Ask the Most High for guidance so that you can discern and have clarity when you make these decisions in life, right? So you're not making decisions based on something other than facts. Okay? Let's see. Hey, Maxwell. I love Maxwell. I remember my cousin Sonny. He's the one that put me on to Maxwell when he first came out with that song Extension. Oh my gosh, I was shocked that my cousin was even into that song. I was like, look at you progressing. I loved it. And it was something that I would have been into, and I love that song. Um, how does the song go? The beat was just cold, and he comes out, woo! Can't hit that note right now, but yes, he was blowing. I love Maxwell's voice. It's beautiful. And this song, what is this song? It makes me want to two-step right now. Pretty Wings. Yes. Pretty wings on it, pretty wings on it. Yes! Maxwell serenades us. I love that voice of his. Oh my God, he sings so beautifully. He sings to your soul. He sings from his soul. Ooh, just gives me goosebumps. Okay. Oh, ooh, that finger hurts. Ew, and it's crazy because when I went to sleep, it wasn't hurting, but when I woke up, it was like, ow. In other news, you are attracting true love again. Right after I picked the lover's card, you have done the work of self love and emotional healing. By loving yourself the way that you do, those who come to you will reciprocate the same energy to you. Okay? So, Leo, you have been loving yourself so good and so lovely that people are noticing it. And they want to love on you too. They want to give you love because they see how well you love yourself and they want a little bit of that love for themselves as well. Right? Breaking news. You've recently experienced a tower moment in your life, Leo. Spirit had come to warn you that whatever is not built on solid ground will surely come crumbling down. But not to worry. Spirit says, for this is now the time to start again and build a more stable foundation. So whatever you building on now, it's going to have a stronger foundation because you have healed yourself, right? And at this point, you're loving yourself so good that everything that you build moving forward is on solid ground. It's a true, stable foundation because you yourself are more stable. So everything that you create now is coming from a great place. And all you can do is build on that foundation, right? It's just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger because the foundation is so strong. So keep going. You're in the right place and you're on the right path right now. So keep going. Don't stop. That's what that means. This just in, Spirit wants you to focus on your health at this time. Increase your daily exercise and your intake of your fruits and veggies. This will help add vitality to your immune system and your body. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Make sure you're doing your yoga so you can get that stuck energy out of you. So it gives you the strength you need mentally to move forward in life in a positive direction, okay? In other news, Spirit says you are the magician. The magician card came up in the other deck. Hello. Whatever it is you wish to have in this lifetime, you must develop the willpower to make it happen and make it yours. Because you got this. You got the power to shift everything in your favor. So just keep yourself one with the Most High, and you got this. It's time to stop beating yourself up. There may be a situation in your life where you only blame yourself, and that's not fair, Leo. When it comes to this, know that everything will eventually work itself out, because this too shall pass, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay? So remember that when you're beating yourself down about whatever happened and what you should have, could have, would have did, the time has come for you to stop doing that. The time has come for you to not blame yourself and let the past be the past. Whatever happened, forgive yourself. Forgive all those who hurt you and forgive yourself for allowing it. Okay? And move forward in love and light. And pray for anyone that hurt you. Pray for them to be delivered from the pain that caused them to hurt you too, right? To mishandle you in the first place. Let go of fear of the unknown. Hello. What did I tell you guys? Faith over fear, baby. When you meet fear, you meet it like a freight train. Chicka, 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 choo, choo, pow. Okay? And keep going, baby. Let go of the fear of the unknown. Hey, remember the time. Remember the time when you fell in love, baby. I love it. We often fear the unknown because we are attracted to familiarity. Spirit is encouraging you to face the unknown with a brave heart and remember that you are never alone. You're never alone. You got people, places, and things that promote your higher purpose, but you got the Most High always. Even when there's no one left, you got the Most High. So get into it. Understand that the Most High will never lead you to something that He won't lead you through. Okay, so you got this. And follow your intuition. Never give up on you. Okay, baby boo? All right, I'm going to pull a few more cards and then we're going to move on to Libra. Okay? I might have to take a sec and go use the potty because I've been drinking coffee like crazy and I got it. All right, guys. And I'm going to pour me some more coffee because, yes, caffeine is my friend. Caffeine is my friend. Caffeine is my friend. He is my friend, my friend, my friend. Yes. Yeah. Things he said. Love you so I'll never let you go. You remember. Back in the spring. I was going to say back in the fall. Every morning birds would sing. Yes. Do you remember? Okay, Goddess Vault. In the back of my mind, do you remember the time we fell in love? Do you remember the time first met, girl? Oh, I used to love Michael Jackson. I swear I was like completely and utterly in love with him. I said I was going to marry him when I grew up. He was so fine. Oh my God, he was so fine. Okay, and I did marry him when I grew up. My husband is not Michael Jackson, but he's born on the same day. Hello! And he's got the nose that Michael Jackson was shooting for. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Nobody's really commenting in the chat today. I'm surprised. I think a lot of people were kind of hungover. They're like, I just don't feel like typing today. I'll give you a like. And I appreciate that, guys, because it really does help out my channel. I'm trying to get everything together, get myself back into rotation. I've been so busy with trying to heal myself and trying to help my husband heal through everything that we've been through, that I haven't been able to give the attention to my channels that I need to. And when I try to give attention to my channels, it just hasn't been working out the way I wanted to. So I know I have people in my energy that are trying to send me chaos and all that craziness. And I've canceled and rebuked that energy. Cancel and delete it. Back off. Bounce back. Okay? Mother Gaia, mother of all life, brings order to chaos, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual enlightenment. Yep. Tap in, babe. Tap into the energy of the earth. Okay? I'm telling you, there's nothing like tapping into what the Most High has for you. Okay? And it's bigger than you think it is. High Priestess, intuition. Hello. What did I say? Follow your intuition? Yes, Leo. Follow your intuition. High Priestess. Your high priestess, intuition, subconscious, mind, spiritual awakening, inner light, sacred wisdom, inner. I was going to say sacred wisdom, and then inner. It's sacred insight, then wisdom, a gateway to the divine feminine. You have power. You have gifts that are out of this world, but you're not utilizing all of your gifts, Leo. So you got to tap in. Tap into all that the Most High has provided for you, because it's how you're going to defeat any low vibrations that even try to come your way. You got this, babe. Remember who you are, Simba, because you're magical. You're magical in so many ways, and you got so much strength. And people hate that about you, but they're gonna have to get over it. You know, these envious, low vibrational people, they don't serve you. They don't serve your higher purpose or any of that. So just keep moving forward, okay? Portal of Ascension at the top. Okay, it came right out into my hand. You are going through a profound spiritual awakening. What did I tell you? You're ascending, baby boo. So tap in, tap into your powers. A natural process of evolution that involves shedding the old self, inner rebirth. I cannot make this up. Hello. I can't make this up, guys. You got to tap into what's for you, right? You got a lot going on for you. Demeter, growth, nourishment of the earth, harvest, change. I can't make it up. I want to just say it. Shake them haters off. Shake them haters off. Shake them haters off. Oh. Shake them off, baby, because you got this, Leo. Whoa, because you're a goddess. You are tapped in. So, I want you to cleanse, clear, strengthen, and align all of your chakras. Open them up and get ready to receive all the greatness the universe has for you. You know, repeat this to yourself. Repeat your affirmations. I am safe. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and this too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, it will pass. Look for the lesson in whatever situation you're in, and get to the blessing and the miracle on the other side, okay? But tap in to your gifts, your powers, okay? Because you got great stuff going on. Fing, fang, po, po, right? You're tapped in, balance, wisdom, transformation. You have the eye of the tiger, offering a gentle breeze or unleashing a storm. You can do both. You can walk away with love and light and pray for the healing, or you can stand up and fight. And you're trying not to fight physically, you know, and that's a great thing. I'm really proud of those who are walking away from the physical fight, because that's not what we're here to do. We're not here to beat up on people. Goddess energy, because you are a goddess. Straight up. This is your energy. Ooh, yes.
It's gonna take me a minute, but I was coming.
You are awesome.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I wasn't sure, but I gave you extra fruit and a banana pudding because I didn't know if you were gonna eat the chocolate.
You are awesome.
Let me go get you.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, yes. Yes, guys. I'm gonna have to pause. It's time to eat. I am hungry.
You can't enjoy everything, but that don't mean she can't.
That's right. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
I'll be back for dinner, but I am running behind. I got like 4 other floors, so it might be a little late, but
It's okay.
I'm coming.
It's okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
She is amazing. Oh my God. All right, guys, I'm going to take a pause for the cause. I'm not going to leave you, but I'm going to pause and I'm going to mute it. Okay. Mm. All right, guys. I had to put a pause in there because I had to eat. Lunch came and I was hungry. Didn't realize how hungry I was till the food came and I looked at it. I was like, "Ooh, this is one of the good meals that I really like." So let me stop and eat. And I'm glad I did. But we left off with goddess energy. The last two cards I pulled were both goddess energy. So tap in, Leo. I'm sorry, you guys. I see a lot of people left. But oh, at the bottom, guess what we got? Oh my God. Goddess energy is in here very, very prevalent. Do you see this? More goddess energy. Goddess uploading. Wear your crown nice and tight, Leo. Okay? Because you're about to pop off in a way that most people just are not expecting. They're expecting for you to pop off in a negative way, in a negative sense. Excuse me, but you're not. You're about to pop off in a way that everyone is going to look back and be like, whoa, Leo did that. Leo really did that. Leo did that in a way that, ooh, I'm just trying to figure it out so I can get into it. Yeah. All right, guys, I had to replenish myself. I'm so glad I stopped to eat because I didn't realize how hungry I was until after I finished eating. And that behind that goddess card, Archangel Chamuel, bringer of pure love, powerful spiritual illumination, peace in your heart, and relationships of one who seeks God, right? So keep that relationship with the Most High nice and pure, okay? Make sure you are praying morning, noon, and night, not just when things go bad, but when things are going great. Thank God. Be grateful and let them know how grateful you are, right? Get into it. Yeah. That's right. Get into it. Yeah. What is that? Isis. Protection, healing, magical powers. Okay, what did I tell you? You're magical, Leo. You got this, babe. Get into it. Yeah. Protection, healing, magical powers. The most beautiful things are created in the most darkest places, right? So when you are going through what you feel like is hell, you're learning those lessons so you can get to the blessings on the other side. That's why it's not hell, because you're growing through life. No matter what's happening, you're continuously growing and learning the lessons that God presents to you, right? Because you're tapping in. Most of you are already tapped in, the rest of you need to tap in. Okay, so let's get into it. You're a curse breaker, babe. You're breaking generational curses. Bye bye. Fly, 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 little birdie, fly, fly, fly. You're a curse breaker. So get into it. Yeah. Because you're the bomb.com. What did Willow say? What'd she say? I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Let's go get it.
Right now.
She's going right now. She was like, I want to run my pants through your hair and you want to run your fingers through mine, but my dress too thick and that's all right. I love that song. How about Lil Willow that grew up to be a very wonderful young lady? All right, let's get into it, yeah? All right, what we got here? Level up. You know why you're going to level up? Because you are protected by the Most High and your archangels. Archangel Michael, protector of God's chosen, deliverer of judgment, freer of the possessed. Hello, I can't make this up. Get into it, yeah? You are protected, babe. Leo, you're protected by the hand of God. Okay, so if you didn't know, you know now. You're a curse breaker. And because you're breaking curses, generational curses, the lineage goes back so far that you have broken the curses. So the lineage that's moving forward don't have to deal with what the other lineage had to deal with. You did that. You did that. Yeah. Some of you were smart enough to ask your archangels to step in. You asked God to step in. When you couldn't take it anymore, you said, hey, I need you to step in. I can't do this anymore. I need help. Right? At the bottom, we got access granted. Congratulations, you have access to the Goddess Vault, evolution, spiritual abundance. Know that whatever you desire on the T and E outside is already within. Okay, that's a typo. I'm like T and E. That's supposed to be the. That's supposed to be an H, not an N. Okay. Whatever you desire on the outside is already within. So basically, that says that you need to go within for all of the things that you need. Stop looking outside of yourself for validation, okay, Leo? Because you got this. All you need is the Most High. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. You look inside, you got access to whatever you need to move forward in love and light. You got this, babe. Archangel Raphael, healing light, protector, demon tamer, guide, heart chakra. I told you earlier, I cannot make this up. You got to make sure you cleanse, clear, and align those chakras so that they're working properly for your forward progress and your growth. That's how you're doing a lot of the stuff, because you are aligned with what you need to be aligned with to move forward in Mother Night, right? Mott, truth, justice, balance, order, genuine, real, and true. That's you because you got the power of the Most High backing you up. You got your passed over loved ones. You got your archangels, right? Because some of you are descendants of Jesus, okay? Yeah, same bloodline. Some of you are descendants of the Most High. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of God, annunciation, caller of judgment, enlightenment, spiritual calling. You got that anointing on you, baby. You heard the sound of the horn calling you, and you answered that call, right? Everybody else doesn't do that. Empress. Told you it's Empress, Goddess, High Priestess. Some of you are star seeds, light workers. Okay, Empress, life force, nurturing, creativity, self-discovery, self-care, connected to nature. Venus, bond between two. Some of you are pregnant with a baby. Some of you are pregnant with new life, new ideas, new jobs. You got an idea for a book that's going to bring new life to you. And what you got to do is tap in, tap into the gift that God Himself gave you. Tap in, baby. I've been telling you this the whole reading. Get into it, yeah. Leo, that's your reading. I bid you adieu. We're going to get on with Libra time because Leo got it going on. Okay? You got it going on so strong. There's nothing else that you got to do, really, is sit back and tap in and connect with the Most High. And you got this. Keep on, keeping on. Yes, that was MC Light and Escape back in the day. You came and you changed my world. You know who I'm talking to? The Most High. Oh, yes. Keep on keeping on. Doing it right. Making sure you connect with the Most High. Making sure you believe in yourself. Making sure you listen to your intuition, right? So when the right person comes along, you know who they are. You see them for who they are. You connect with them on the third eye level. That's how me and my man connect. He called to my spirit, right? And we just bared our souls to each other. And we've been together ever since. Inseparable, you know? And I met him in my early 40s. So don't think it's ever too late to find love, okay? All right, Leo, your time is going to be amazing for 2026. So step into your power, okay? Because you got this, babe. Don't let nobody tell you any different. You got it going on, and nobody else can take that from you, okay? Keep on, keeping on. Because you came in, you changed my world. Your love so brand new. Keep on, keeping on. Doing it right, right, right. I love that song. I loved it back then. And I love how MC Light came in, flowing with her suit on, looking all beautiful. I was like, you get it, girl. Because MC Light been doing this since I was a little kid. I was like 12, 13. When I first saw MC Light rapping back in the day, I was like, oh, yes. Get it. Hey, yes. Libra time, September 23rd through October 22nd, balance, harmony, choices. Weigh all options first, right? Don't take the first cup that comes your way, Libra, because the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. All you got to do is make the right decisions, right? To move forward in love and light. So let's get into it. Yeah. All right. We kick the game. Keep on, keeping on. Cause you came and you changed my world. Your love so brand new. Keep on, keeping on. Doing it right, right. Oh wow, Isis. This is the second deck. I literally just pulled the Isis from the last deck. Past life, this situation involves your past life memories. So somebody from the past life is trying to tap into your current reality. They don't want to let you go, but you broke the generational curse Okay, Libra. So yeah, there's that. You can't come to this lifetime. It's not for you. This lifetime is for me and for me to do a whole nother page, right? I'm here for with a whole new mission. So that mission is done, right? So now you're trying to embark on something new, and something from the past is trying to hold you back. Like, seriously, you can't leave. Yeah, you can. Scales of justice will be tipped in your favor, so don't you worry. You're good to go, right? You're good to go. Cordelia, go outside into nature, like I told you guys. That's for everyone. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Go outside and connect with nature. That's something I tell everyone. That's across the board, okay? It's not just for a specific sign, that one. Solace, bodies of water. Spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. You might need to go to the beach, but what you need to do is make sure that you are meditating next to water. You know why? When you meditate next to water, you're closer to nature, right? And you have a very high chance of whatever you're meditating on coming to fruition that much faster, right? Because you're connecting to Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, right? So get into it, yeah? Okay? And you got Austera, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions, okay? So get into it, yeah? Give birth to new conditions and love on yourself, okay? You're fertile with new ideas, you're fertile with new life, right? And new life doesn't have to be a new baby, but I'm feeling like there are some people that are pregnant that don't even know it yet. I salt. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So, even when you share love with someone that didn't give it back, guess what? At some point, they're going to realize what you gave them. And they're going to try to come back, whether they have good intentions or not. You don't have to let them back, but you're going to know who realized where they messed up when they try to come back. Hathor, Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others, right? So you have to raise your vibration so that you're at a place where you can receive. Don't let people keep your vibrations low where you can't receive, okay? No, it's not about that. That's not the life that you're about. You're here to receive all the greatness the Most High has for you, Libra. So get into it, yeah? It seems like a lot of cards are trying to come out. I don't know if this is Saigi or Sige, Sige. Quiet time. Shh. Just shut up and listen. And I know that's hard for a lot of Libras to do because you got to have the last word. Take some time, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. What did I tell you at the beginning? I can't make this up. It's time for you to meditate. All right? You need to meditate. Focus on intention, Diana. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will walk. I said you will walk. Mm. You will make your mark. I feel like you're gonna walk into a room and find out something that you weren't looking to find out, but you're gonna get some somebody's gonna get some act right, and somebody's gonna tell you some things that you weren't sure of. They're gonna clarify some. You're gonna get clarity on some things very soon. Somebody wants me to shut up. Segment. Be strong. Leo energy. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome, Libra. At the bottom, we got Guinevere. True love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Because you've given love mishandled you, Libra. And at this time, you're about to be rewarded with the love of your life. Okay? So, Artemis. I shuffled this into the deck because I wasn't sure, but it's coming back, so it's part of your reading. Artemis, guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected, Libra. Okay? So keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path and your prayers are being answered. So just know that. And you are the medicine woman eggshell. You are a channel for divine healing power. Your powers are infinite. I'm telling you, this reading is really tapping into people that have anointings on them. You're tapped into, or you're trying to tap into your gifts and your powers. Some of you may need an oracle to help guide you. It doesn't have to be me, it could be anyone that you trust, but you got to make sure you're following your intuition when you do this, okay? Because you're breaking generational curses and you're so powerful that some people want to just leech onto you and leech off of your power. Don't let them do that, okay, Libra? Okay. Let's take a look at the moonology of it all. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for sticking around while I went to eat. I had to replenish. Like I've been telling you guys, take care of yourself. I got to take care of me too. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. It is time. It is time. You're very close to achieving your goal in the gibbous moon. Okay? And believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Yeah. Release the negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. I believe that's the next zodiac sign I'm reading after Libra. Wow, Capricorn energy is very strong in this one. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So everything that you're doing is going to come to fruition just for you. So just be aware of who and what you have around you. Because people can try to put obstacles in your way. All it does is slow you down, because what's meant for you is meant for you and you alone. No one can take it from you. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So whatever someone's trying to do to you, they're probably trying to send you evil eye and all kind of crazy crap. You've broken the generational curses, just like on the last reading. You have moved outside of stressing over things that no longer serve you. Right? When things don't go your way, you don't sit there and blame God. Oh God, why are you doing this to me? No. Right? You say, hey God, you must have a big plan for me, because right now it's feeling a little rough. So I know this too shall pass, and once it's over, it's going to be great, right? So you just keep that faith. You keep the belief in the Most High, because Most High never lead you to anything. He won't lead you through, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Okay, all right. Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. So whatever someone's trying to send your way, nothing's going to come of it. They're not powerful enough to make that stick on you. But it's going to go back to them. And nothing will come of it in your life, though. It won't affect you any way, shape, or form. So don't worry about your adversaries and your foes, because they don't have anything for you. They can try, and fly away from here with that crap, because it's just not going to work for you. Okay? Communication is key. New moon in Gemini, and a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So know that someone's going to come to you with a whole bunch of drama, and the climax of that is going to happen. There's going to be a tower moment, and they're trying to send it to you, but it's going to be their tower moment, because they're trying to force things on you outside of your free will. And we all know that we all have free will. So anyone that's trying to force something outside of that, you're going to have to deal with the Most High. The Most High don't play games about you, and the Most High don't play games about his rules. Right? So get into it. Yeah. All right, we're going to use the gold foil deck, the one with English at the top. English at the bottom and Spanish at the top. That's how we're going to do that today. Ooh, I love this song. Oh, yeah. I've been doing my own thing. Love has always had a way of having bad timing. And to my great surprise, ever since I looked in your eyes, I have one question for you. Tell me if you want me to give you all my love. I wanna make it good for you. I promise, boy, that I'll be true. Perfect one, so tell me if you want me to. Yeah. I love this deck. It's so awesome. Just so you guys know, this is the one that's Spanish and English. It's the kind that doesn't bend, right? It's waterproof as well. I love it. It comes with a handy dandy guidebook that's in English and another one that's in Spanish. And the extra cards, one is in Spanish, one is in English. I love it. Like the bottom card says, Tres de bastos, Tres de bastos, Three of Wands. More up here than any man in this whole world. And baby, I've got to know how you feel, yeah. So we got the hangman, Colgado, El Colgado, the hanged man. They think that you're oblivious as to what they're doing behind your back, but you know everything that's going on because you got the Most High on your side. You shine bright like a diamond because you are the star, like La Estrella, the star. It's time for you to stay grounded. Keep your cup filled up because the star really gives of herself in abundance. Okay, more like to a fault. La Torre, the tower. There, like I told you guys, there's a tower moment coming. So get into it, yeah. You got to be ready for everything, every lesson, because there's a blessing on the other side, right? But there is a tower moment coming, and it may not come to you. It might just be something that someone's trying to send to you. You're gonna see that tower happen to the person that's gonna go through it, right? Five of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros, Five of Pentacles, because they're trying to stop your money flow. They're trying to stop your forward progress, but it's not going to happen. They can try all they want to, it's just never going to happen. Okay? We got the Chariot, because your Chariot is coming. Your Chariot is sitting there waiting on you to walk away from the people, places, and things and no longer serve your higher purpose. Dos de copas, Two of Cups, because your love is coming, right? For most of you, not all of you. And it's heavy on the Leo energy, man. And every single reading, and every single, it seems like almost every deck I touch, there's a lot of Leo energy there, right? Six of Cups, because you know that something great is coming and someone's going to assist you. And you know, Seis de Copas, Six of Cups, that there's going to be some fishy cups out there, but the people that are coming your way now, not a fishy cup. All you got to do is be your own leader of discernment, okay? What we got here is As de Copas, Ace of Cups, right? The hand of God and your ancestors and your past over loved ones all working together, and your archangels. They're all working together to make sure that you have everything you need to move forward in growth and love and light. Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros, because everything that you want is coming to fruition. You're going to have all the money that you need. All your pentacles are coming in. You're not going to have to want for anything. Do you hear me? The sun, El Sol, El Sol, the sun, right? Your powers are humongous. And people are trying to figure it out. How do you do this? Ten of Pentacles, Diez de Oros. Yeah. Everything that you want is coming to fruition. You're not going to have to work very hard for it. Okay, Libra? I'm showing that the scales of justice are going to be tipping in your favor in such a way that you won't have to work hard. You won't have to put in a whole lot of effort because it looks like you've already done a lot of the work already. Right? And the ones of you that haven't done the work, you better get on it, because all you're doing is stagnating yourself when you put off doing the hard work, right? Only person that can stop your forward progress at this point is you. So make sure you don't do that. Make sure you're thinking about what you need to do and how you need to do it, who might get hurt in the process, so that you're not creating obstacles for yourself, right? So let's get into it, yeah? Okay, that one just jumped out of nowhere. False person. You got a false person in your midst. You got a snake in your garden, Libra. You got to be your own leader of discernment. You need to speak to God in your prayers and ask for guidance and wisdom, discernment and clarity, and peace So you are at a mental space where you can see things for who things and people for who they truly are. So you know who can go to the next stage with you, and it may not be the people that you think. I'm telling you, when disaster strikes, the masks come off, and you start to see who's who. I'm telling you, not to harp on what I've been through, but since my husband's been through what he's been through, people show who they truly were. Disgusting as hell. And me too. There's a few people that have been there for me. You know, some of them have been there for me because they want to be there for me. Some of them felt guilty because of whatever they were doing behind closed doors against me. Unexpected income is coming your way, so get ready, baby. Like I said, you're not gonna have to work hard, Leo. I mean Leo. Leo energy heavy in your Libra time reading. You might have Leo in your chart somewhere, but I feel heavy that a Leo is coming your way, Libra. And unexpected income is coming for you. But you got to be aware of that false person. I don't know if it's the Leo or not. You got to be your own leader of discernment as it pertains to that. But you have unexpected income coming. So just know that. Things might seem really hard right now, but a change gonna come, baby. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't you worry about a thing. Change is coming, baby, with the unexpected income. For you. Just for you, Libra. You won't have to work hard for this next stage in life. You're ascending to new heights. Your name has been spoken of in rooms that your feet haven't even touched yet. You got a great gift coming. And you already have a gift that you need to learn how to use, the one that God gave you. But you got a gift in the financial that's coming. This unexpected income is a gift. Someone's going to gift you unexpected income. It's going to be, like I said, a change is coming. So hold on, right? Divine timing is at play here, okay? Just so you know, divine timing is at play. Sudden wealth, wow, because someone sees you in high honor, okay? And be careful because you got a thief in the midst. Be aware of this false person that's a thief, okay? But you have judication, so like I said, the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. And a wealthy man is coming to assist you. That's where some of that money is going to come from because they hold you in high honor. But your path is lit. Your path is lit. It's anointed by the Most High. And guess what? Some of that money is going to come from the courts. You don't even know. Somebody probably stole something from you, and now they're going to have to give it back, and you didn't even know about it. That's why it's unexpected, but you're going to get something great that's coming your way. So just don't even worry about it. Just say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to receive everything that the universe has for me, and it's gonna come your way. But also be ready to release everything and everyone that no longer serves your higher purpose, so that you have freed yourself of the illusion that someone is sending your way. Okay. Let me put these cards back. Who cares? You care, baby. I'm not always there when you call. Always on time. All right, guys. I am about to read a couple more cards for Libra, and then we're going to move on to Capricorn. That's my season. Capricorn time. Yes, baby. All right, let's see what we got in the likes of love, because the love cards keep coming out for you. Okay, so True Heart, Hidden Feelings, Oracle cards. Let's see what it's all about, baby. Money over. Okay, Fairy Tale has very high standards, wants happily ever after romance fantasy. Libra, sometimes you have a lot of your standards. You have high standards, but sometimes you got, it's not about lowering your standards, it's more about lowering your expectations of people. Don't expect anything when you walk into a situation. Just let it be what it is. You won't be disappointed in that way. And then you'll be able to grow in a better fashion because you're not expecting people to be a certain way and you're accepting them where they are. And if it's not something that you want to deal with, then you walk away in love and light. It's okay to walk away from things. Just because something looks good to you doesn't mean it's good for you. Okay. Loving needs lots of affection. I was going to say attention. So you want to steer away from people that want more of your attention than you're willing to give, because they're crossing boundaries. That's a red flag. You give of yourself as you see fit. And if someone's not willing to take what you're willing to give, then they may not be for you. They need lots of affection. Let love lead the way. Devoted, caring, passion. Right? Make sure you're giving that to someone who deserves it, not someone who's sitting there playing games with your heart and your mind. Right? Boundless gives their whole heart, unlimited affection. Balanced, real open. That's what you got coming your way, Libra. A boundless love, right? Get ready, because life is about to take you on a huge exploration. Depth fills a profound bond, must be truly meaningful, soulmate karmic ties. Okay, so karmic ties is not a good thing. I don't know why they put soulmate and karmic ties in the same sentence, but I don't believe that this is a good thing right here. So be aware. Don't be scared, but be aware that everything that looks good to you is not good for you. Okay, tempted, secrets, desire, allure, hard to resist others, mostly about the passion. Okay, if someone has a hard time resisting others, they may not be ready to be with you, because you want something that's meaningful, something that's long lasting, right? Okay, that's too many. That's like 5 cards. Oh, okay. Oh, it's telling a story. Okay, we're gonna delve into this story of these few cards, then we're gonna wrap it up for Libra. Okay, overflowing, charmer, fast moving, has a lot of love to give in a rush to get serious. Anybody that's rushing you to get serious may not be for you, right? Unless, of course, you got both are on the same page. That's a different story. But if someone is crossing your boundaries, trying to force you to hurry up and love on them, or force you into a relationship before you're ready, that's a red flag. So be aware. Okay, don't do anything that you don't really want to do, Libra. Receptive, interested, responds. Open to getting together, willing to trust again. Always be open to trusting people, right? Be open to it. That doesn't mean you have to actually give that to someone who doesn't deserve it. Just be open to trusting people. That way, you're not walking away from or making someone else pay for someone else's mistakes, making the next person pay for the last person's mistakes. You're not trusting them because of what the last person did. That's not their fault. Everybody should be able to get a chance to earn their way into the trusting of your heart, right? So let people earn that, right? You don't have to give it to them. Let them earn it, but don't make them pay for someone else's mistakes. Okay. Spiritual, intuitive, deep, intense. This is your confirmation. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Want sacred connection, uplifts and soothes you. This is one of those relationships that you know is right. Your intuition is telling you, but sometimes we don't want to listen to our intuition. You better listen to your intuition, because it will never steer you wrong, ever. Name a time when you thought your intuition was steering you wrong, you didn't listen to it, and then you were right. Never. Every time you thought your intuition was right, every time your intuition came to you and you went against your intuition, you tripped over and bumped your head, bust your lip, cracked your head wide open because you didn't listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition at all times, okay? Washed away, fleeting, affair, quick, tends to disappear, swept up in emotions. Yeah, this person doesn't know if they want you or not. This is somebody from your past. Somebody that played games with your heart and mishandled you, Libra. Don't let them come back and mishandle you again. If someone has already showed who they are, believe them and walk away in love and light. Pray for their healing, but you don't have to heal. Stick around and wait for it. Lone wolf can't commit. Free spirit. If they can't commit, then it's time for you to walk away, right? Especially if you want commitment, right? You don't have, like I said, you don't have to walk into a situation expecting anything, but if you know what you want, so you stick to your guns. If you want commitment and the person that you're attracted to isn't ready, then they're not the person for you. So be okay with that and walk away in love and light, right? Not ready to settle down, needs a lot of space. If anybody needs a lot of space, then that means they have other people And you are not the only one. You are not alone in a bad way. They're not here with you because they're cheating on you with somebody else. Let them keep on walking right on out of your life so they can make room for the person that's right. That's right. I said it. I said it. Let them keep it moving so you can make room for the person that's made for you, baby. Okay. With that, I'm going to wrap up the Libra time reading. Know that you got great things coming your way, babe, but you can be your own worst enemy, so don't be your worst enemy. Okay? Make sure that you're making decisions that are going to be for your highest good. All right? Only you can stop your forward progress at this point. Capricorn time, Capricorn time. You know what? I'm going to pause for the calls and I'll come back and do Capricorn and Virgo. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm tired. I ate now and I got the itis, and I just want to spend some time with my husband. It is January 1st, and I wanted to do this reading nice and long because what happened last night or this morning, but it is what it is. I'll come back and I'll do Capricorn and Virgo reading, okay? And that's how we're gonna wrap up the day. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and spend some time with my man and just chillax, right? Maybe do a little bit of my locks. I'm not sure. I really want to do that on a video, and I think I might even do that tomorrow. But I'll be back today for sure. I promise I'll be back to finish up Capricorn and Virgo. That's my sign and my husband's sign. So we're going to do that today so we can tap into the energy and see what it's all about, right? See what we got to offer. I love you guys. Love yourselves and each other. And come back and join me, all right? Love you. Happy New Year.